some noise here at the Untitled Open Mic here at Dragonfly Cafe. My name is Ricky, he, him. I'm one of your hosts for the evening.
My name is Nikolai, she, her, they, them. I am your other co-host this evening.
Might be loose. Why?
Please stand by. We're having further mic issues that we thought we resolved roughly 45 minutes ago.
No, just trying to be dramatic. It's fine.
That too.
Wow. Shout out to Poets and Poets Time. We're all about starting on Poets Time, y'all. You pulled up at the right spot on a Wednesday here. We've been doing this open mic for going on 18 years. That's wild. You can make some noise for that. 18 years, yo. 18. That's like a little bit older than me, all right? A little bit older than me. But
maybe just like a couple weeks older than you, Ricky.
A couple weeks older. So when we do our anniversary, we celebrate my birthday at the same time. But yes, if this is your first time here, welcome. We do this open mic to provide a platform, a space for folks to get together in the community to tell our stories, share our art, talk that shit. Yeah. Y'all rock with it? Can I get yeah? Yeah. Love that. It's a lot of incredible folks right now. We have a main event, our individual team poetry slam prelims tonight. Make some noise if you're excited for that. So we have over a dozen incredible young poets who are competing to earn a spot for finals to be representative of the Mass Poetry Brave New Voices team. I heard what Brave New Voices is an international youth poetry festival, all right? It changed my life when I was young, once upon a time. And it's dope. You meet incredible people. Like, if you're feeling the energy of this open mic, times that by 1,000 and then add 2. That's maybe what the vibe is at Brave New Voices. But it's really exciting. The young people are also competing for money.
Cash money.
$50 for the top 4 poets.
That's a lot of dollars, and in this economy.
Honestly, I should have just like shaved and put a hat on and competed myself. We'll see. But no, we got a packed qualifier. But before we have our main event, we have our cute ass open mic.
Heck yeah, we do.
So for the folks who signed up, thank y'all for being here. We're going to split the open mic to a first 5 in the beginning, and if we have time after our slam, we'll hit through the wait list. So, but y'all are here just to show love and support these incredible youth poets, which is needed. You know, we get a team to show up and show out for each other. All right, so that's dope. But we'll do some quick housekeeping. Shout out to the venue, Dragonfly Cafe.
Yeah.
Yes. They got some goodies. What, you got any favorite, Nikolai?
The avocado toast.
Mm.
And I don't think there's any more because I took the last one. Whoopsie daisy. One of their like vegan double chocolate chip cookies somethings.
Yeah, wow, that's a lot of doubles.
It was phenomenal.
They have
I nearly inhaled it in one piece.
Yeah.
It was that good.
We need another one. Oh, it's all out maybe.
Oh, I don't work here.
All right, but yeah, please support the venue. They made this our home. So this is our lovely home for the evening. But speaking of home, this is our house, all right? We want to make this a loving and encouraging, enthusiastic space, all right? So we are all housekeepers in this home for this evening, all right? So we're responsible of upkeeping the values and the energy that we want to be in this house, all right? So that means there's a lot of problematic shit out there, some fucked up shit. Don't bring that shit in here. Mm-hmm. Leave that shit wherever you find it, you know? Like, no. But does not mean you have to be nice.
So be nice.
Be
necessary.
That's right. You can come up here, start dialogue, be real, be authentic, express yourself. We encourage that, all right? But at the same time, if you're saying some silly stuff, people are going to respond silly back to you, okay? But other than that, this is our home. We're here to show love and support each other and uplift and amplify the stories and the narratives that we care about. Yeah. Beautiful. We also like to take some photos because y'all are cute. and we like to also video record. If you are performing tonight and it's not interested in on the open mic specifically, if you're not interested in being recorded, just let us know, and being photographed, we will not do that for you this evening. All right. Um, what other housekeeping stuff that we have, Nikolai?
Call and response.
We do have some call and response. If you're sharing something brand new tonight, we have something called new shit.
New shit.
Perfect. If you have something that's like kind of old, a little dusty, you have old shit.
Oh shit.
And then you have all the shit in between.
In between shit.
You say the thing in shit, and we say the thing in shit with you. Word. All right.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I am cursing a lot, and that's cool. So we have a lot of heavy stuff, lighthearted stuff. The range is beautiful. It's a trail mix of poetry and stories.
However, if you are going to be sharing a poem or a story that you know deals with heavier topics, let the space know. You know, it should be like, hey, trigger warning for XYZ topic, and then audience, if you need to move in and out or out of the space to take care of yourselves, do that, because like we just said, this is your home too. We want you to be happy, comfortable, cozy, cute. All right?
Yeah. Thank you. Big reminder.
Oh, they clapped for me. Damn. I'm good at this.
You're good at this. Okay, and I think if it's your first time on this open mic, let us know.
Please also let us know if it's your second time on the open mic, because we like to do something cool, funky, fresh, and cute. It's very cute open mic, and not just because Ricky's here.
Oh, thank you. I know Nikolai.
He paid me to say that.
Don't say that out loud, all right? So obviously Nikolai and I are talking a lot. We're just trying to get y'all situated. But when it comes to the actual open mic and people sharing, we want y'all to please practice active listening, all right? Show love by listening and responding to the performers, to the poets, all right? I know we're talking mad shit right now, and y'all might not be interested, but still, when it comes to people performing, please be able to give the love and attention to the homies on the mic, because it takes something to show up, you know?
Absolutely, it does.
So that's really important. So we have opportunities to practice that, but just a heads up of the space that we want to give the folks on the stage. All right.
Can you give the audience some examples of what active listening might look like?
Ooh, maybe you hear something fire. You want to snap for the homie real quick? Can we practice snapping? All right. If you don't know how to snap, just it looks cool just doing it. You know what I mean? All right. It's like screwing a tiny light bulb. Maybe the homie just performed. You want to clap for them? Can we practice clapping for the homie real quick? Maybe there's some fire shit. You want to go, You want to go, yeah. You want to go, So respond appropriately. Give that energy back, all right? It's a lot of energy being shared. Give that energy back. Love that. Cool. I'm going to look at the other co-organizers. Nikolai, are we forgetting anything?
Bathrooms are out that door, down the Pee Wee Herman hallway, and then down the straight hallway.
Beautiful, beautiful. At any time you want to take a photo of me and Nikolai looking mad cute, we are Low Poetry Wheel on Instagram. Thank you. Beautiful. And put your phone on some type of quiet, all right? With that, I think we're ready to rock, all right?
I think we are.
We're going to have about 5 homies on the open before we get to the slam, so let y'all know. If you are sacking and everything, hopefully you talk to my homie Fibo, all right? But on deck, who we have on deck, Nikolai?
On deck, we have
I think we have Eric.
On deck, we have Eric. I was trying to read, but your drawing got in the way.
I'm sorry.
Read it.
Are you on?
Yes.
But to break the ice, let's break the ice. Let's give it up for my homie co-host. Let's give it up for Nikolai.
You guys can't get rid of me yet. I'm gonna be up here for a minute. Alrighty. I have some new shit. Some cute shit. This poem is titled Gus. Gus shit. I wonder how long it took for me to get used to Gus. Gus the garden guy. You know, the guy named Gus who stands in my dad's garden. If Gus is a scarecrow, then consider me a corvid because I've been startled by Gus a good handful of times. My dad built Gus, but I gave him a face. You'd think that I wouldn't be startled by something my own partial creation, but oh, the depths of my mind scare me more than any scarecrow. Gus doesn't frighten the crows. He mostly keeps away the woodchucks. Scare woodchuck doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely as scarecrow does, though. We don't call Gus a scarecrow. He's Gus. He's Gus the garden guy. He's a guy named Gus who's in the garden. I've gotten used to old Gus. I fear that should Gus all of a sudden no longer be the guy in the garden and our garden were to be found guileless, that would scare me more than any scarecrow. Thank you. All right. Now, before I bring up the homies for the open mic, I do want to make a little sub announcement. Notice how close I'm standing to the microphone and how well you can hear me. This is how I sound standing this distance, so on and so forth. You don't need to get all up intimate with them. Please don't.
I am. Sorry.
All right, okay, you're only allowed that one. This will be for everyone else, okay, weirdo? So yes, also, we are all different people of different heights. So, I don't want to see people hunching down. That's not healthy for you. You can adjust the microphones. Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Sometimes you have to be a bit forceful, but that's okay. Sometimes you need that in life. Anyway, on deck, we have Adam. Adam, you're on deck, but this next homie actually gifted me my Saudi Arabia pin that's on my jacket. Please welcome Eric to the stage. Clap till the homie gets to the microphone.
Thank you. I got two relatively new poems. Almost new. First one is this. Words. It is hard for me to stop talking to myself. I count to myself for no reason at all. In a quiet yoga class, I count to myself. When I listen to music, I drown out my words, but I'm sure they go on anyway. When we were very young, we weren't so lost in talk. We could hear more. We could see more. Before words, there was wonder. Now I've told myself for years and years. I've been told, and now I repeat it and repeat it to myself. I tell myself what other people are, and all these repeated words make me think I know. But I do not. It's hard to be silent inside. Is the world a mystery, or is it known? Are you and I mysteries, or are we known? When do I feel most alive? As I form words in my mind, I notice that the tongue automatically mouths the words I am thinking. How does it do that? How does it even have that capacity? Is it not a wonder, our design? And we talk all the wonder away. The next one is cows. I like cows. I like them a lot. I don't know why. Maybe there are dairy farmers in my bloodline, or maybe in a past life I was a dairy farmer. To me, there is a beauty about them, a solid vulnerability about them. I've seen them in the Alps of southern Germany, where they range freely in the wide open country, their cowbells making strange and wonderful music in the dark. That's where my family is from. I've seen them in the remote section of Vermont, the Northeast Kingdom, where there are many dairy farms. And here in Massachusetts, the cold weather does not faze them. Outside, they congregate together, some even lying on their tummies on the frigid ground. When I drive by, I always slow down to say hello. They are ruminants. They have stomachs. They have more stomachs than we. They can digest cellulose, the hard matter of plants, which we cannot. Can I bear to digest the indigestible parts of myself and the world? Cows have been domesticated for thousands of years at least. They play an important part in the Odyssey. They are pleasing to the gods. The sun god Helios prizes his herd. There is no record of the domestication of cattle, or of any other animal for that matter. Maybe they were created with humanity to be helpers and companions to us. What can we learn from them? What can I learn from them? Can I learn to digest like them? Am I docile and submissive like them, serving and being led to my death without complaint? Thank you.
All right. Give it up for the homie Eric. Eric, I do have a question for you. Was this your first time on the Untitled open mic?
Oh no, I just had my haircut, so you didn't recognize me.
That's valid. I mean, this only happens twice a month, but give it up for the homie Eric anyway. Alrighty, two things. Number one, if I ask you that question and it's not your first or your second, don't get mad at me, okay? I'm doing my best. Thing one. Thing two, because it is a compressed open mic, this is not a drag at you. Your time was fine. We are trying to keep the performances to 3 minutes. I know sometimes it says 3 to 5. We're not doing that this time. So yeah, just be aware. Thank you for your awareness. You guys are great. All right, moving swiftly along. On deck, we have April. April, you are on deck. This next homie gave me my super cool shiny Avatar Last Airbender Aang pin. Yes, I'm gonna continue doing this bit because I thought it was funny. Give it up for the homie Adam. Clap till the homie gets to the microphone. Don't stop clapping till they get there.
Hello. This is my first time doing anything like this. All right, I have some new shit because I'm a beginner. So, all right. I changed my hair so that you'd see me from a different perspective. When you look my way, I hope you notice I changed. The old me may have my face, but we don't share the same brain. I changed my hair because I can't change the way you feel about me. I want to see the world through your shoes, through your glasses, and through your perspective. I want to see how you perceive me and how you picture us. I have dreams of us running away to a quiet mountain in the middle of nowhere, laying on your shoulder, boarding the train while lost in your eyes, fully alive with one another, erasing the dreams of what our parents aspire us to be. I changed my hair, which is weird and obnoxious, juxtaposing your dull and quiet soul. Their hair, jet black or dark brown, unsure because I'm too scared to get close. Too scared that I'll come off as too weird or too overwhelming or too cautious. I wonder if we meet eye to eye because I can't see you face to face. I wonder what you're up to, what you're eating, what show you're watching. I wonder what music you're listening to or how long your hair has grown. I wonder if you see the effort I put in and the hints I leave you, the way I stare or the way I tune everyone out just to hear your voice. I wonder what you think of me, if you feel how I feel, because I changed my hair because of you.
Give it up for the homie Adam. All right, now, audience, this is where you guys come into play. As the homie said, this was their first time on not just the Untitled mic, but the first time doing anything like this. So we like to do something very fun and very loud, but not too loud because that startles people sometimes, which is understandable. What I'm gonna do is either count to 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3. I don't remember. I'm a worst person. Numbers are hard. But once I get to whatever number I get to, we're all gonna say, please come back. Audience, can we do that?
Yes.
Audience, can we do that?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, please come back. Good job, audience. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, moving even more swiftly along. On deck, we have Maria. Maria, you are on deck. This next homie. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. The I Heart Puffins pin. All this homie. The first pin I put on this jacket. All thanks to them. Give it up for the homie April. Clap till the homie gets to the microphone.
Hi. Sing. Sing about our country. Sing about the swaying palm fronds and the sunlight glimmering off of the sea like diamonds. Sing about the sparkling phyline rubies and sapphires, our beautifully abundant deposits of gemstones. Sing about our gold, the yellow gold you wear so proudly around your neck and your wrist and your ankles, the same yellow gold that adorns the apsaras from the heavens, the same yellow gold whose authenticity is thou because of its genuinity. Tell them about our legends and fables and the white elephants that parade the jungles, about our ancient temples and our stolen artifacts. Trace your fingers along the crumbling walls and let their stories be told and remembered. Remember the great Khmer Empire. Sing about the vast rice fields and sleepwalking through the Mekong River. Give her your voice when you whisper a prayer between your palms and hear her waves fall against the banks. Sing to her and she'll sing back. Lift your sarong and wade through the cool water. Watch the gray silt rise from under your feet. Watch it swirl around the golden anklet your mat gave to you. It gleams like sarakai tre, fish scales. It's murky, but trust our waters. They've nurtured our people for centuries. Feel the sticky humidity melt off your body. Bathe in the water that our ancestors washed in under the pale moonlight they fled in. Sing to the stars and your people and let them hear your voice, your beautiful voice.
Give it up for the homie April. Hell yeah. Now, April, what was this your first time on the Untitled open mic? Oh, yes! You guys, I'm so pumped. All right, everyone calm down. Okay, all right. I wasn't expecting anyone to say that. All right. Okay, fine, just because you asked nicely. Anyway, all right. Okay, we're going to do kind of sort of what we did last time, but instead of saying, please come back, we're going to say, they came back, audience. Yes. 1, 2, 3, they came back. Hell yeah. Alrighty. On deck we have, and I really hope I'm saying this correctly, Vola, Voula. Vola, do you know? Voula. Okay, Voula, you are on deck. Up next, we have the homie. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Well, since my necklace is stuck on it, my limited edition Crown the Empire pin. Thank you, a real one. Oh my gosh, can't believe you got to meet them twice. Please give it up for the homie Maria.
I have some new-ish shit. I am 10 years old in City Hall with my parents. For the last 2 months, they have paused the tunes of Nancy Ajram and Tamer Hosni to play a CED study guide on the naturalization test. At school, I pledge allegiance to the flag each morning and consider it my part of the group project. I know sharing is caring, but don't consider the dirt under my fingernails to be an exception. And though this morning my dad said my name would be shortened, Maria Megad Abdul Nur Tawfiq Zeki, I make plans of bringing it to show and tell like contraband. A year later is my rite of passage, when the boy twists my name to fit his palate, asks me if I rode camels to school and if there's Wi-Fi in the pyramids, asks why my food smells the way it does, why I don't have an accent, and calls me fake for it. Fake enough that onlookers are uncertain of what I am. Stopped at the train station, a man guesses Moroccan. On the side of the road, the police spill into the radio Hispanic. In every scenario, my mic is cut, either by others or myself. And before you ask, no, I don't know what this all means. All I'm certain of is that I am not your guessing game, not your spectacle, not the museum exhibit you claim to be an expert of. If I can't call myself an expert of my own, you can't either. The colors of my blood are not one for you to paint with. The beat I move my hips to is not one for you to modulate. I will tell you who I am and who no one else is, and I beg, do not take my origin story and expect verbatim of someone else just because they bleed the same. You must understand, if I stare at the race section on the census for too long, I compulsively write, compose a citizenship and a forgotten pledge, a chip of Cairo and a drop of the Nile, fragments of poems and none a conclusion. And what else does an audience want but an ending? But unfortunately, I am a lack of character development, messy assimilation, and a rejection of unseasoned food. Despite the men calling my tongue both turn on and turn off, I am no different than my father's eyes and my mother's smile line. Still, I rewatch videos of Egypt, me and a goat, my grandmother and her 4 sons. I eat cheese and bread and make my longest trips for Middle Eastern groceries that don't dance on the tongue like Walmart. When I go back, my dad says if I ever need help, to run to the convenience store under our apartments. Sells to tell the man at the counter my name, tell him to remember my face, and that before I utter a word, he'll know.
Give it up for the homie Maria. Yeah. Wow, the fires are raging on this open mic. You guys are keeping it super, super cute. Wow, almost too cute. Maria, was this your first time on the open mic? You guys know what that means. And for those who didn't see the head nod, they said yes. My excitement alone can't commit. 1, 2, 3, please come back! Yeah. All right. On deck, we have the announcements. On deck, we have the mid-roll announcements. Everyone's favorite part. Keep your day jobs. You guys aren't good actors. Anyway, gotta bully you guys a little bit. Some of you like it. Anyway, yes, on deck we have the announcements, which will be given by Rick, Connor, and Ricky, but mostly Connor. Before the incredibly riveting mid-roll announcements. You left a little bit too loud of that one, homie. Give it up for Connor. Yeah. Okay, stop giving it up for Connor. That's enough. Before we have the mid-roll announcements, we have the homie who gave me my Bruin Centennial game pin. Yeah, we got a new Bruins pin. That's not what this event's for. Please welcome to the stage our homie Vula. Clap to the homie gets the microphone.
Hi, I'm Vula. I was on the B&B team last year, so this is just fun and stuff. Okay. All right. I was 8 when I learned interacting with the man is like crawling in bed with a gun, just to check if the safety's on. I was 10 when I learned it never is. This is a notes app eulogy for every man I'm gonna kill once I learn to shoot first, collecting bodies just to purify mine, maybe just to scavenge through their dresser drawers, searching for each piece of me stolen without consequence. I'll check every pants pocket, trying to remember what it was to be full-bodied before flesh try and gather enough life to resurrect the little girl I only know of through pictures. See, my English teacher locking the door behind me sounds the same as a gunshot telling me to run, but my knees hurt. my back too, joints creaking, carrying the weight of my own abuse. And tonight I don't feel like running. I just feel like evening the score. The first on my list took unconscious as an invitation, learning each inch of me like a secret not worth keeping, only taking to know he could since then. I've been sleeping with clenched fists, prayer between my teeth, razor blade under my tongue, just hoping next time I'll be ready, and I was. Skinned him just to show him what it's like to crawl outside your body, crushed by the way your lungs beg for someplace better, and there's not one. The second on my list teaches silence alongside his curriculum, singing promises of my maturity and old soul, still small enough to hold down. The second on my list gargled on his own blood, like chewing on all the dark stored in his stomach. I smiled when I realized he was still trying to bite back. The third showed me it could get worse, and it did. Cracked open his rib cage with scraped knuckle scar just to gnaw on the bones. The fifth ate each blow. The 10th spat them out, looked to the sky for mercy, and met my eyes. Like we were both bargaining for the same thing. I'll tell his family he was a good man. I'll tell the cops too. And I'll wonder if grieving him feels the same as grieving the parts of me he took. If the funeral will have pictures of a little boy, eyes still glossed with innocence, a missing tooth. If the flowers will be blue, and his house haunted with his scent, a ghost that still tiptoes down the hallway after every bad dream. So I'll dry his mother's tears, just in case. I'll hold her head, whisper promises of peace I know won't be kept. And maybe that's all I wanted after all. To cradle something soft and human that feels like me, to make believe an unmedicated healing only ever discussed in sterile rooms, to turn full body back to only flesh, and even a score no one else is keeping but a little girl wondering, why her?
You guys keep setting the stage on fire. It's too warm. No, that was phenomenal. Give it up for the homie Vula. Vula, was this your first time? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Was this your first time in the open mic? It was. You guys know what that means. 1, 2, 3. Please come back. Hell yeah. Alrighty, moving swiftly along into the mid-roll announcements. Please welcome to the stage our homies, Carter Barella and Ricky Orr. Clap your hands, get the microphone.
Hello, everybody. My name's Connor. He, him. We're just taking a very quick little pause from the festivities to do a little housekeeping mid-roll announcements. First off, give another round of applause for the venue and the amazing staff. All right. So we are the Lowell Poetry Wheel, and a little special wheel. We wobble. We only have 3 spokes, but they're three very important spokes. So we have the Untitled open mic, which we're at right now. That meets twice a month, every first and third Wednesday. We have the Mill City Speaks, which is our poetry workshops and our adult poetry team. And we have Free Verse, which is our youth poetry.
Yes. Woo. It's a good wheel. We have a good wheel.
We have a very good
Squeaky
wheel.
and wobbly though.
Stable though.
Yes.
Very stable. Let's see. We do have a little library station right up at the front, right where the sign-up sheets are. Check it out. Library, book sales.
We also there you can also sign up for I think there's a merch table there too,
Yes, there is a merch table over there.
I want to do a big shout out to some incredible community organizers and contributors who have been working on putting that merch together. We have a big squad of homies. But I just want to do a general shout out to We got Lauren, Chris, Mike, Cass, has been helping out putting some stuff. We got Decker also, but shout out to the homies, Megan and Cass, who has been holding down to that welcome table over there. So shout to homies helping make stuff happen.
Yes, give them a round of applause.
Those shirts are sliding scale. Is it 20 to 25? If I'm right. Yes. All right. Sorry, 20 to $1 million. So if you want to donate and get a cool shirt, think about it.
So, kitchen closes 8. Bar and cafe closes at 8:30.
Is that right? I
Is
forgot.
that right? I don't want to say the wrong thing. We're gonna go.
Is the kitchen closes at 8 o'clock?
We're double checking. I
We're
don't want to
double
lie to you
checking.
guys.
Because it'll be sad if you wanted that avocado toast and you can't get it.
Yeah. 7:45 last call
For food.
for food.
All right. But you can still get me a bevy. You can get Connor a smoothie. That's still available throughout the evening.
I do like smoothie.
Oh, and Nikolai
And
too.
Nikolai.
Yeah. Okay.
Over there.
All right. We're just trying to get fed over here. Beautiful.
All right. So another thing about us is that we don't charge a cover charge. It's a free event. You can come in and out as you please because we operate through donations and grants. So that means if you have any spare change, we would greatly appreciate it. But don't get food and tip the staff here first. But if you have anything else to spare, we're going to be passing the hat around if you can spare
some coin. This is our honorary Dr. Dougie Fresh hat. All right. If you know our incredible co-organizer, he always rocked the flyest hat. He's still with us rocking it tonight, and he's going to be accepting your coin. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll pass this hat around. If you have any change, definitely throw it in there. If you don't have anything, that's fine. Just touch the hat and just add good vibes.
Do we have Venmo, or is Venmo still?
Yeah. Our Venmo is Ricky, RICKYORNG. All right. Same thing with Cash App. All right. So if you're interested in donating digitally, it's Ricky, RICKYORNG. All right. 25 to $1 million, whatever feels good. But we'll pass this hat around, add some coin. If anything, just touch it for good vibes. All right. We'll pass it over here.
Do we have anything else besides? There's the email list. If you want to be on our email list, get information about upcoming events. There is an email sign-up list there. And speaking of upcoming events, on March 11th.
That's next Tuesday.
That's next Tuesday. We have the Mill City Speaks online workshop.
Ooh, you can write poems and stuff online, and wearing pajamas. Sold.
Nothing better than that.
Love it.
And then on March 18th, we have the Untitled Open Mic and the Mill City Speaks Slam Finals.
What? So we
don't want to miss that.
We got the young people holding it down,
But
then we got some other folks who's going to do finals for our Mill City Speaks Slam team. Very exciting. Very exciting. Yeah.
And don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram at Low Poetry Wheel.
Yes, Low Poetry Wheel and lowpoetry.com for more info. Also, give a big shout out to the homie Connor right here. Oh, yeah, yes. All right.
I think we're good.
All right, beautiful. I'm gonna stay up here. We're gonna jump into the slam.
We're gonna get slamming.
Are y'all ready for the slam? Oh man, I wanted to give you all a heads up.